This is the first of a three-part introduction to the regression add-on module. This has been written in Excel and could be rewritten in another format. What we're looking at here is a spreadsheet. Download it, export it from an MLS directly into a spreadsheet. An appraiser who's appraising a house has decided to run the multiple regression analysis to get as an addition to the direct sales comparison approach. The appraiser is appraising a tri-level, 29 years old. It is in the city limits. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It is 1,600 square feet of gross living area above grade, another 500 feet finished basement below grade, and a 2-car garage. So once the appraiser's downloaded this, the appraiser then would open up the regression module. The import button will bring the information, the sales, over into this workbook. We have a scrub data button which will clean up the data and make it more usable. Then we load the sheet, the scrub data, we load the sheet over here on this sheet in order to run the regression on it. So let's import the data. Okay, the data is now in the regression workbook in a sheet called raw sales. Now we need to, in order to do the next step, which everything runs off the sheet sales, which is to, well, let's go ahead and just scrub the data. And the first thing it asks is what is the effective date of the appraisal, because it's going to take the the date of sale and convert it back to days since sale. Okay, now we've had some columns that have been scrubbed, and these columns are highlighted in yellow that are ready for us to use. Now we go to our sales sheet and we're ready to load the data. That is, bring the data over here. Now, first thing we have to do is tell it which sales we want, and we're going to designate certain columns, A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3, to tell the computer what we want to do. The descriptive, the fields that describe the sales are A, B, and C. I'm going to use these first 3 for that, A, B, C, because I want to describe the sales by the street number, street name, and city. D is reserved for the dependent variable, which is the sales price. In this case, it is the closing price, is what this MLS calls it, and that will be D. Now we're ready to pick the sales, the columns that we want to use to run the regression. So we start over, headed to the right, and we look for anything we might want to use. I don't think we want to use rooms, so I will take bedrooms as number 1, total baths is 2, gross living area above grade is 3, the finished basement is 4, age is 5, a couple style things, 6 and 7, because I brought over both split foyers and tri-levels. And the garage rating is 8. Pools is 9. Days since sale is 10. At this point then, we will go over and we will load the sheet. Okay, so we've brought the columns over that we wanted, which is our identifiers, A, B, and C for the sales, D, the dependent variable, and then the independent variables, or the data we're going to use to try to form some kind of market model by regression, we've brought over. The first thing we need to do is clear out the blanks. Now this is something I need to stop and have the computer do. I have not had the computer I have not programmed that in yet to look for blanks in these fields. There's bound to be one in here, So we'll just look a second. Come down at the data, and I can see this record here has no gross living area put in. So we'll just get rid of that. Edit, delete the row. Realtors don't always get the data incorrectly. Okay. All right, now if there is a blank, when we run the model, it'll show up. Let's just say run the model. Yep, it says there's a blank, so I'm sure somebody has seen that blank, so you're going to have to speak up and tell me. Of course, that's a funny, you can't talk to me. Let's see, looking for a blank. A-cent sale. There's a blank. Okay, I'm just going to delete that data. Edit, delete. Okay, we're probably now ready to run the model. So let's stop the first part of this introduction, and we'll start the second part. Thank you.